deep inside the industrial heart of a forgotten foundry. A massive engine is screaming. It's a masterpiece of engineering. 10,000 horsepower of raw, untapped potential. The pistons are pumping with violent force. The furnace is white-hot, and the pressure gauges are vibrating at the absolute red line. Every internal system is working at 200% capacity. But there is a fatal flaw. The main driveshaft isn't turning. The wheels are dead silent. Despite all the noise and the heat, the machine is trapped in neutral. This isn't a mechanical failure in a factory. This is a blueprint of your own mind. You know the feeling. You have the goals. You have the intelligence. And you certainly have the ambition. Your brain is revving, simulating every possible outcome, calculating every risk, and planning the perfect move. Your internal engine is overheating from the friction of thought. Yet, when you look at your life, the wheels haven't moved an inch. You are paralyzed by the very machine designed to drive you forward. In the world of high-performance machinery, we call this a catastrophic stall. In psychology, it's known as analysis paralysis. But here at Motive Foundry, we don't just give it a name. We reverse engineer it. We look at the cogs, the lubricants, and the electrical signals that govern human action. Today, we are opening the hood of your consciousness to find out why your engine is overheating and how to finally engage the clutch. Welcome to the Foundry. To repair a stalled machine, you must first study its blueprint. Inside the architecture of your brain, two primary departments dictate every move you make. On one side, we have the prefrontal cortex. Think of this as the executive planning room. It is a high-tech control center, constantly simulating thousands of future scenarios, calculating risks, and designing the perfect roadmap for your goals. It is brilliant, visionary, and incredibly expensive to run. It consumes more cognitive fuel than any other part of your system. But on the other side, we have the motor cortex. This is the factory floor. This is where the physical gears of action reside. The motor cortex doesn't care about plans. It only understands signals. It's the department responsible for reaching out your hand, clicking the mouse, or taking that first physical step. In a perfectly calibrated machine, the planning room sends a clear, high-voltage signal to the factory floor, and action happens instantly. But in analysis paralysis, a fatal glitch occurs in the transmission. The planning room becomes obsessed with perfection. It starts hoarding all the electricity, running endless simulations to find a 100% risk-free path. It creates a feedback loop that never reaches the factory floor. The blueprints pile up on the desk, while the massive machines below stay cold, dark, and silent. But why does the planning room refuse to send the signal? It's addicted to a specific lubricant. Dopamine. We often mistake dopamine for the reward of work, but its true function is the fuel for anticipation. When you plan, you feel the rush of progress, without the friction of effort. Your brain feels like it already won. This creates a phantom output. The engine is burning fuel, producing heat, but the gears are disconnected. Eventually, the system hits its thermal limit. We call this burnout. To fix it, we must perform a manual override. We must ignore the planning room's demand for perfection. This is where the micro-gear protocol begins. We don't try to move the heavy wheels first. We start with the smallest possible movement. A single, tiny, brass screw turning 1 millimeter. This micro-action bypasses the safety locks of your consciousness. It tricks the factory floor into engaging. Once that tiny gear turns, it creates kinetic momentum. Friction is the enemy. Movement is the cure. Now, the lubricant is working for you, not against you. The dopamine is now tied to the movement itself. The engine is no longer overheating. It's breathing, it's working, it's forging your reality. Every great empire, every masterpiece, every life-changing move started with a single, tiny gear. Your engine is ready. The clutch is engaged. What is the smallest gear you can turn today? Forge your mind. Engage your will. Subscribe to Motive Foundry.